A story of a social outcast, with very little ability but very big goals. A story about an orphan, seeking some kind of closure for the death of his clan. A story of a man with tremendous grief, trying to make the world see what he sees, what he feels. Pain. All of these stories have it, but none of them are exactly the same. By the end of this video, I hope that you all gain a different perspective on the anime and the characters that inhabit it. This is a view on Naruto. Naruto and Sasuke. Two sides of the same coin, yet very different. On one side you have Naruto, the boy with a demon fox sealed inside of him since birth, who lost both of his parents and was rejected from society. Then on the other side you have Sasuke, the Uchiha prodigy whose entire family was wiped out by his older brother. Both suffered tremendously, but each went about overcoming their past very differently. Naruto gave himself a life goal that not only put him above all other ninja, but also gained the respect of those around him. Sasuke sought revenge on his older brother for killing their clan and ends up learning his brother was just a pawn in a bigger scheme. The end of their story ends with a clash of ideals, as Sasuke all of a sudden wants to be Hokage in his own way so that what happened in the past won't happen again. In order to do that, he has to get through one person who won't let him go: Naruto. The final battle between them was so integral to this series, not only because it was the end of the long-running shonen, but because of how it was so different from their past fights. This was a fight on morals. Sasuke was so keen on moving on from his pain by cutting off his ties with Naruto, his one true rival. But in order to do that, he knew he had to kill him. Naruto, on the other hand, throughout the entire series has seen and experienced what pain can do to people if they burden themselves with carrying pain by themselves. His goal was not to kill Sasuke, but to help him see the right path. The fight ends poetically as each of them have lost an arm, coming full circle with the idea that their pain is no different from one another, and they could share that pain together. That's why when Sasuke at the end of this says that Naruto has beaten him, it wasn't physically, but morally instead.
Sekai ni itami o Shinra Tensei.
Three children of war. Faced with adversity at a very young age, being faced with misfortune at almost every turn is the perfect setup for a great villain. And as messed up as it sounds, this holds very true for this character. Pain to me was the best villain in all of Naruto because he was the embodiment of one of the main themes in this show. He brings up moral questions about war and pain and how to cope with them. Nagato, Yahiko, and Konan were children of war who came together for survival. After the war, they form a group known as the Akatsuki in order to protect their home from war. However, as their popularity grew, so did unwanted attention from certain individuals. They end up getting stuck in a sticky situation one day, set up by the leader of the village hidden in the rain, and Yahiko is forced to commit suicide. Nagato breaks, and from that day forth becomes the leader of the Akatsuki known as Pain. Nagato was enraged and broken from the loss of his childhood friend. He felt that no one could understand what he felt and went through, so he made it his mission to project those feelings to the world. There were many times when I thought he had a serious god complex, as he thought he was the answer to the world's problems. This was especially apparent in the imagery and the way he speaks when he destroys the Leaf Village as he flies up in the air with the sun behind him giving him a glow as he lays down his law into the village. However, it wasn't until he met Naruto where he realized that his intentions weren't bad, but he went about it all wrong. He saw Naruto as the true answer to his repeating question of how do I create an ideal peaceful ninja world without causing more pain. It was interesting as they were both students of Jiraiya, but both had very different answers to the question. Nagato wanted to achieve world peace through pain. Naruto rejects this idea and says that even though he is angry at him for destroying his home and killing their teacher, he does not want revenge as it would continue in a cycle and cause more pain, which was not true peace. Nagato revives everyone in the village, and as he dies, he tasks Naruto with ridding the world of pain in Naruto's way. Pain is a major theme throughout all of Naruto. If you look at it closely, this is a story of pain and different ways people go about dealing with it. For some, it's working harder to achieve their goals and overcome pain like Rock Lee or Choji. Some want others to feel their pain and understand why they're this way, like Gaara. Some want revenge on those who cause them pain, like Neji. And some want to end all war by starting a war. I digress, but this to me is what makes Naruto such a great anime, because on the surface it's set the basic tone for basic shonen anime, but there are many layers to it than just what people see as Taka no Jutsu. But these are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think are other characters or themes I missed, and tell me some other anime you think could be analyzed as well in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more anime content from yours truly.